Matthew 7:13-14 says, Jesus said, "Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it." Jesus is coming to a conclusion on the Sermon on the Mount, a choice that we ought to make. The first one is the narrow gate that is harder to partake in, which is what Jesus desires for us to pursue. And there is also the wide open gate that is the easy path, which is the world. It is clear in this passage that the narrow gate that he's talking about is referring to himself, to follow him. This is the path of righteousness and serve the Lord our God faithfully. And he reminds us that if you choose this path, you got to realize you're following a difficult path. However, if you choose that path, it will lead to everlasting life. Unfortunately, the choice that most people will take is the easy life, where it is living for themselves. And the wide open path is easier because it is a way of showing, pretending to be righteous. And this path will lead to an eternal destruction. So what path are you choosing today? The narrow path that leads to life, or the easy path that leads to death?